Hello, prince and princesses, kings and queens. It's your girl Shugs, the queen of recipe, here with you to share my Christmas cake, rum cake, fruit cake, black cake recipe with you. You've asked for it, and here I am preparing it for you today. So here I have all of my spices that I will be using.
So my peeps, I'll be listing all the ingredients in the description box. In here I have all of my spices with my ground cinnamon, my salt, my baking powder, my ground nutmeg, and my allspice. Over here, guys, I have the browning. I'm using Grace browning, but I'll be using this gradually. There's no measurement for this. It's up to you. Here I have my butter, and I'm using like half pound of butter. I have my flour, sugar, my eggs, my fruits that I will be blending.
I'll be using some vanilla, almond essence, rose water, and the rum that I have in the back, I'll be using a bit of white rum, red label wine, and some fruit wine. Very nice, very delicious cake. So guys, let's get right into our preparation of our cake. Okay, my peeps, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to blend my fruits. So I have these fruits soaking for over 4 months. And what I soak my fruits in, I soak my fruits with some white rum, red label wine, and fruit wine. You want to just put your fruits in a container, a lock-tight container, and cover your fruits with the wine and the rum. Ensure that the fruits are submerged in the wine. Okay, a lot of people do not blend their fruits. It's a preference. I like when my fruits are blended, so I am going to blend these. You can always stew them, meaning you add the fruits to a pot, put it on the stove, and stew your fruits in some red label wine and spice. I also had some vanilla and almond essence in my fruits while I was soaking them. So you just want to add a little bit of spice in your fruits as well. What is in the fruits? Mixed peel, red cherries, green cherries, prunes, and raisins. So let's get right into the blending. Okay. So what it looks like when it's blended. This is what it looks like when it's blended. And as I'm saying, guys, this is optional. You don't have to blend this, okay? But I don't like chunks of fruits in my fruit cake. So what we're gonna do now, guys, we are going to cream our butter and our brown sugar. You wanna make sure, very, very important, make sure that your butter is soft and nice at room temperature, guys, okay? It has to be soft, see that? Make sure your butter is soft and nice. So we are going to cream our butter and our sugar together. So we're gonna put our butter in the bowl, and remember we are using half pound of butter. And we just wanna break this up a little bit before we add our sugar, okay? So we're gonna add our half pound of sugar. And guys, you wanna cream this until it is creamy and fluffy. Wanna just stop and scrape down the side of your bowl just to make sure that you don't have any sugar lumps sticking up on the sides. Okay, so let's see how we are doing. Wow, yes, it is looking creamy and nice. This is what you want to get, guys. Okay, this nice creaminess. So what we're going to do now, we are going to add our eggs, and we are going to add our eggs gradually. We don't want to add our eggs all at once. One egg at a time, or little by little. If you already beat your eggs, you don't want to pour your eggs in at once. So what we're going to do, we're going to add them one at a time. And you want to put 1 teaspoon of lemon in your eggs just to cut the rawness. See if you could get as much as the white. I got some, but I still have some. That's okay, but see if you could get as much of the eye of the eggs out of your egg. Okay, so we're gonna add these one at a time and mix. Okay guys, so that was our last egg, and what we're gonna do now, guys, we're gonna add our vanilla. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 1 tablespoon of almond essence, 1 tablespoon of rose water, and we're just gonna combine that together. Lovely. Now guys, what we're gonna do, we're going to add our fruits. Lovely, looking lovely. Want to get everything out, guys. Nothing now waste, nothing now that shit. And then we're gonna combine this again. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna add, and this is optional because I already have rum and wine in my fruits, but you know I love my white rum, so I'm going to add 1 tablespoon. You don't have to, but I am going to. Okay my people, so guess what? We are done with the hand mixer or the stand mixer or whatever mixer you're using. It is time for our wooden spoon. It is time for our wooden spoon. Smelling so good guys. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna sift in our flour, and yes, we're adding all of our flour.
We're gonna add all of our spices as well.
So let's sieve this in. So now we want to do the mix and fold method. Oops, sorry guys, I'll clean that up, I promise. So mix and fold. Okay, so my people, our batter is looking lovely. It is smelling absolutely amazing. I'm excited guys. So the last thing that we are going to add is our browning. Yes, I don't give a measurement for browning because it all depends on your liking. I don't want you to say it's too dark, it's too brown, it's too light. It all depends on you. So we're gonna add some gradually. Fold that in and see the color that we get. And every browning varies guys. So the Grace browning I find lighter than the Eve browning or other brands. So you wanna be careful on measurements of browning because they are really different in color. So that's why I don't give measurement. You don't want to add too much browning either because browning can make your cake bitter. Be careful guys. And another thing to know, whenever time you bake your cake, you get a darker color. Your cake becomes darker than what it looks like now. So I still need my cake a little bit darker, so I'm going in again with some more browning. And this is what you want to do guys, keep adding your browning gradually. So I am happy, I am satisfied with my color. Let me see, I think I use about more than quarter bottle of browning. I think I use, yes, just about quarter bottle, not half, or a little bit more than quarter of the Grace browning. And this is the color that I have guys. And again, I'm gonna say this is how I like my cake. This is the color that I like. If you want it darker, feel free to add more browning, but be careful, the browning can make your cake bitter. You want to keep cleaning the sides of your bowl so everything is incorporated nicely. So I have my baking tray here. My baking tin is ready. What I did, I greased this with some butter and I line it with some parchment paper at the bottom. I always do this because it's easier to take out your cake. So I'm just gonna pour my batter in. Just make sure that you get the bottom as well. Everything is incorporated nicely. Yes. So you want to preheat your oven at 320 degrees, and I'm using a water bath underneath my cake. So let's pour our batter, guys, okay? That's my color, guys. Feel free to make it lighter or darker. Let me give this a good grip. You just want to level this out. You don't want to have a lumpy top cake. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so you just want to level this out with your spatula, just so we have a nice level cake, okay? So what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna tap this to get out all of the small or big or whatever hair bubbles you have. Just tap. So now we're gonna put this in our oven for 1 to 1.5 hours on 320 degrees with a water bath underneath. Okay, my people, so this is the final result. I'll be cutting into this cake so you all can see. What you want to do, guys, as soon as you take your cake from the oven, make sure you spray your cake with some wine. So I have wine and rum, so red label wine and fruit wine, and some rum mixed in this. So what you want to do, you just want to spray your cake like so. I already sprayed mine. You just want to make sure that you soak your cake, okay? And leave it there for, you can have it soaking for up to a week or 2 or even more, guys. Yes,